Yo, what is up, guys? We finally got Predator in Raid Shadow Legends. And bro, this dude is wild. In today's video, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about him. His attacks, his abilities, all the little tricks that make him hit like an absolute monster. By the end of this, you're gonna know exactly how to use him perfectly. No stress, no confusion. Let's get into it. But here's the best part. You can actually get this champion for free. Just download Raid using my special link below, and you start off with Elenaril as your sign-up legendary. Log in for 7 days, and boom, you get Xenomorph as your 7-day free legendary champion. And if you use the promo code Desert Queen, Raid hands you Tuhanarak, another crazy strong legendary. So yeah, that's basically 3 legendaries right from the start. Plus, they're dropping some amazing epic champs on top of that as you level up. So honestly, what are you waiting for? Go download Raid now. Alright, let's kick things off with his A1 wrist blades. And trust me, this one is already spicy. So, Predator's A1 is super straightforward, but stupidly effective. He attacks one enemy, and whatever damage he deals, he heals himself for 30% of it. Now, 30% might not sound crazy at first, but when this dude starts ramping up and hitting harder later in the kit, yeah, that turns into some chunky self-healing. But here's the real sauce, the passive effect built into this A1. Anytime Predator successfully evades an enemy skill, and not just the hit, but all the effects that come with it, he immediately swings back with a free counterattack using this A1. No turn needed, no extra condition, nothing. Just pure you missed, now hold this L. And because that counterattack also heals him for 30% of the damage he deals, this man basically punishes enemies for even trying to touch him. Miss him once? Boom. Counter. Miss him twice? Boom, boom. He's healing and slicing like it's nothing. So yeah, A1 already sets the tone. He's slippery, he's aggressive, and he's healing while he's beating people up. Perfect start. Alright, now let's talk about his A2, Smart Disc. And bro, this ability is straight up bullying. So here's how it works. Predator throws his iconic Smart Disc and hits all enemies 2 times. But the fun part is the order. He hits your main target first, the one you actually select, and then the disc flies around the room, smacking everybody else in random order. It's chaos, but it's beautiful chaos. Now check this out. For the first swipe of the disc, the main target gets absolutely blasted with 75% increased damage. That's basically Predator saying, yeah, you, I'm starting with you. Then every enemy he hits after that first target gets a little less extra damage, each one dropping by 15% until it reaches 15% bonus damage. Still bonus damage though, he's not playing. And here's the nasty part. Every hit he lands destroys each enemy's max HP by 30% of the damage dealt, up to 50%. That means tanky bosses, fat HP arena carries, all of them lose permanent HP. It's like Predator is carving health bars off the entire team. Second hit breakdown. Then the disc loops around for the second hit. This time, the main target only gets 15% increased damage, but all the enemies after that get more bonus damage, going up by 15% each time and stacking up to 75%. So the first hit nukes the main target. The second hit punishes the entire backline. Everybody loses something. And to top it all off, if Predator is under Veil or Perfect Veil, this whole attack ignores 15% of each target's defense. So imagine, he's invisible, disc flying around the room, everyone losing HP. It's disgusting. Smart Disc is just a full team beatdown. Simple as that. Alright, now let's get into his A3, Kombistic Throw. And man, this is his assassination move. This is the part where Predator stops playing games. So here's how it works. Step 1, Hunter's Gaze goes up before he even attacks. Predator slaps a Hunter's Gaze debuff on the enemy for 1 turn. Think of this like Predator marking his prey. You're next. Now here's the deadly twist. If Predator is under Veil or Perfect Veil, that Hunter's Gaze cannot be resisted. They cannot dodge it, cleanse it beforehand, none of that. If he's invisible, you're marked. End of story. Step 2, the actual throw. Then he throws the Kombistic, and this thing hits hard. This is his single target delete button. Step 3A. If the target dies, if Predator kills that enemy with the throw, 2 things happen instantly. 1, he places block revive on the target. So yeah, not only are they dead, they're permanently dead. No Arbiter, no Duchess, nobody's bringing them back. Done deal. 2, he spreads Hunter's Gaze to a random remaining enemy. So he goes, Alright, who's next? And marks another one for death. And again, if he's under Veil or Perfect Veil, that new Hunter's Gaze cannot be resisted either. He becomes a chain-killing machine. Step 3B, if the target doesn't die. Now here's the cool part. If he fails to kill the target, Predator doesn't get punished for it. In fact, he gets rewarded. He immediately places Perfect Veil on himself for 2 turns and gains 50% turn meter. So even if the enemy survives, he becomes invisible and gets a massive push on his next turn. Meaning, he's setting himself up to either finish the job or go wreck someone else. In short, A3 is basically a win-win ability. If he kills, amazing. Block revive and a new target marked. If he doesn't kill, still amazing. He turns invisible and zooms up the turn meter. Predator doesn't lose momentum. Ever. Kombistic throw keeps him in full Predator mode at all times. Alright, now let's talk about his passive, Yautja Cloak. And honestly, this passive is what turns Predator from a strong champion into an actual nightmare fight. So first off, start of the round equals instant Perfect Veil. The moment the fight starts, Predator automatically gets Perfect Veil for 1 turn. No setup, no conditions, he just goes full invisible instantly. This is huge because he takes reduced damage, enemies struggle to target him properly, and it activates a bunch of his other abilities, like the unresistible Hunter's Gaze on A3 and the Deaf Ignore on A2. He basically enters every battle already 1 step ahead. Now here's where it gets fun. Before Predator takes his first turn of the round, he has a 50% chance to evade any enemy skill and all of its effects. And I'm not talking about just dodging damage. If the enemy tries to stun him, he dodges it. Tries to drop his turn meter, dodges that too. Tries to debuff him? Nope, he slips right through it. It's a full miss me with that button. Once he takes that first turn, this initial 50% chance drops to 0%, so it's only for that early window. But that early window is usually the most dangerous part, and he's basically untouchable during it. Whenever Predator kills someone, and let's be honest, he will, he gains a 20% evade chance, stacking all the way up to 60%. That means the more bodies he drops, the harder he becomes to hit, which leads to more evades, which leads to more free A1 counterattacks, which leads to even more kills. It's a snowball effect, and once it starts rolling, good luck stopping him. He becomes a ghost with blades. So what does this passive really mean? It means Predator is hard to target, hard to hit, punishes you for trying to hit him, and gets harder to deal with every time he kills someone. Yautja Cloak isn't just a passive, it's his whole identity. He's a hunter that gets stronger, slipperier, and deadlier with every kill. Predator is an absolute monster. He's slippery, he hits insanely hard, and every part of his kit feeds into the next. He dodges hits, counterattacks for free healing, deletes enemies with block revive, destroys max HP, and keeps himself in Perfect Veil almost non-stop. Whether it's arena or PvE, this guy is built to hunt, and once he gets going, stopping him is almost impossible. Easily one of the strongest and most fun champions we've gotten in a long time. And hey, if you haven't already, make sure to grab Raid Shadow Legends using the link in the description. It really helps the channel out. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope this breakdown helped you understand just how crazy Predator really is. If you enjoyed the vibe, learned something, or just had fun hanging out, hit that like button and drop a comment. I always read them, and if you're new here, consider subscribing for more guides just like this. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.